John traveled to a small town in the southern United States. The streets were quiet and full of old brick buildings. "This town feels like it came from another time," he said softly. His goal was to find a vintage soda shop he had read about online. "They say it still sells classic drinks like 7-Up," he smiled. The air smelled of barbecue and sweet corn. "Southern comfort," John whispered. "I like it already." He followed a sign that said, "Old Town Soda Fountain." The shop had a big red door and a striped awning. "This must be it," John said with excitement. A small bell rang as he opened the door. Inside, the room smelled of sugar and vanilla. Old music played softly from a jukebox in the corner. "Wow, this is straight out of the 1950s, he said. A friendly woman behind the counter smiled. "Welcome, honey. First time here?" she asked. "Yes, ma'am," John said politely. "I have come for a real 7-Up." "You got it," she said, opening a glass bottle. Pop! The lid came off with a sharp sound. "Here you go, ice cold," she said. John took a sip and smiled. "Perfect." "Still the best after all these years," she said proudly. "You have been working here long?" John asked. 40 years, sugar," she said with a wink. "That is amazing," John said. "You must have met a lot of people." "Oh yes," she nodded. "This place has seen generations." A few kids at the counter were sharing a banana split. "Reminds me of old movies," John said. "That is what folks tell me every day," she replied. He looked around at the vintage posters on the wall. Coca-Cola, 7-Up, and root beer signs hung everywhere. "I love this kind of history," he said. "Sweet history," she laughed. "Would you like a milkshake too?" "Why not?" John smiled. "Chocolate, please." She blended it quickly and poured it into a tall glass. "Here is your time machine, darling," she said. John took a sip and laughed. It really tastes like childhood. "That is the secret. Real ice cream and patience," she said proudly. An old man walked in and greeted the owner warmly. "Same as usual?" she asked. "You know it," he said with a grin. John smiled, watching their friendship. This town runs on kindness, he thought. The old man turned to him. "Where are you from, son?" "Korea," John replied. "I am traveling the world." "Well, welcome to the South," the man said. "Thank you, sir." John smiled. "Everyone's so friendly here." "That is how we do it," the man said proudly. John finished his drink and stood up. "That was the best 7-Up I have ever had," he said. "Come back anytime, sweetheart," the owner said. "I just might," John replied warmly. He dropped a few coins in the tip jar. "For the memories," he said. "Bless your heart," she said kindly. Outside, the afternoon sun lit the street in gold. John looked back at the shop one more time. He wrote in his journal, "Sweetness is not just in drinks, it is in people." The bell rang softly as the door closed behind him. His 35th bucket list dream had come true.